my best fish, yeah, was in a secret location in the village of Easton in Suffolk. That's in Britain, by the way. And yeah, £29. Well, it was over £30, but we didn't have scales. It was over £30, so I'd just say £29 11 ounce. That's what I tell everyone. So that's what it was. You know, it's probably under what it was, but when I was 14, it come onto my shoulders. I told them like that by the gills, like all cramped up and that, like I was, and yeah, the tail was still dragging on the floor for about, don't know, 8 inches, I suppose. I was short, but not by much, and yeah, what I've just come to realise is I really like fishing. I keep buying fishing rods. I buy an 50 to 80 quid fishing rods, like second-hand Century or Ziplex fishing rods. And if you know anything about fishing, then you know they're some like the top ones you can get, you know, or well, the most popular top ones, you know. But that all depends on your personal preference, you know, or preference, however you want to say it, however you prefer to say that. And yeah. But yeah, I need to do some more fishing down Felixstowe. A few years ago, I would catch one after another a bass. Not one after another as in cast out, catch, well I would, but not that quick, not one after another, but every 2 or 3 minutes I'd bait up, and then it'd take 5 or 6 minutes just to bait up, just a bit of squid, get squid, head it, gut it, cut it into 4 slithers, about that long, about as long as your finger, your index finger. I think that's your index finger, as long as your index finger. And then what you want to do, put it on a hook, like hook it, twist it, put it on the hook, twist it, put it on the hook 3 times. The first time you put it on the hook, the first section that you put through the hook, put the hook through, put that over the eye of the hook so they don't slide down. And yeah, basically this was about 3 years ago now, mind you. This wouldn't happen down Felixstowe anymore. Like I wouldn't reckon. I wish it would, but I don't reckon it will. Basically, you chuck it out about 10-15 foot from the wake, and because there used to be all stones and big stones and that down Felixstowe seafront a couple of years ago that they put there to stop the tide. Then the tide undermined them and started, you know, it just didn't work. like most of their ideas, it's just a waste of money because people think, oh, that's a good idea. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. And yeah, you chuck it out, 2 or 3 minutes later, you get your rod rest would fall over, and you think, oh no, because it's on concrete down Felix, you think, oh no, my rod rest has fallen over, bloody concrete. So you get a couple of stones to put on the concrete, just so it's secure, you check your rod's alright, you put it down, and then it goes slack, and then it's like, stop going slack, so you reel it in, and then by the time you reeled in about 5 foot, so it's nearly at the point that you can lift the weight out, a bloody fish storms off like miles in that direction or that direction, you know. And it's a really good feeling, but it's a surprise of, oh, I haven't got anything. Oh, it's, you know, you're getting down and out because like I just thought it was the tide washing my weight up or something, you know. Oh, I need a 6 ounce weight for 10 foot out. I mean, you know, that's what I was thinking. And obviously not, I didn't come to do that, obviously, but it's like when you're fishing in the winter or January for codlin or cod, no cod, but there's a couple of little small skinny codling about with massive eyes and massive heads because they're really underfed because there's nothing left in the ocean anymore. But anyway, not getting too heavy. Yeah, you used to just be able to do that, chuck a bit of squid out, reel a fish in, and one day I got about, I must have got 5 bass, all over 3.5 pound. But to be honest, I think it's pointless having the ban on bass, like there's a limit on the size you keep, yeah? Apparently, anyway, it's the sea, it's nature, you can do whatever the hell you want. No one apart from God himself, who, not in my opinion, don't exist, can tell you what to do in the first place. But so-called authorities these days reckon that if you catch an under I think it's 18 centimetre, I'm not too sure, don't hold me to this, I do know what I'm on about in certain fields. I think it's 18 centimetre or 24, it could be 37 or 250 millimetres, I don't know, I have no idea, but it's a certain size, about a pound, pound and a half. You know, you can't keep anything under that. But in my opinion, and this is purely to spawn, you know, so the younger generation get a chance to spawn. But the problem is, it takes 3 years for a bass to spawn. A cod takes 6 or 7 years to like spawn proper maturely anyway, and I don't really see how that is beneficial. Surely that would kill the fish population instead of saving it, because in my opinion, if you keep all the 1.5 pound bass, or say 1 pound to 3 pound bass, and chuck everything else back, not that you have to, because I don't like telling people what to do, but if you would do that, that'd be more beneficial, because that's a lot fresher meat anyway. It's younger meat, and if they're too small, you chuck them back. It's as simple as that. But the older ones can spawn properly, and I don't see why we're just killing off the fish population, you know. Anyway, I would ramble on all day about nothing, but I've got